Good morning, everybody. So again, how's the body feeling? Okay, so we shouldn't have any pending colds or anything when we're working out. Again, if you have, either don't do it another day, or keep it low. This is a pure Pilates, so just Pilates today. Always get clearance from your doctor. So again, I haven't screened all of you in the last few weeks, so you do need to contact me if there's any change. That's really important, because then I'll know if I need to adapt any exercise for you. Right, going into our Pilates setup. So we have a nice firm plant on the floor, so toes splayed out, legs hip width apart, shoulders are up, down and back. I'm as tall as I can be. Now, how do I know I'm in neutral spine? So always think about the neutral spine, so you're not tilted forward or pushing back. You have the natural spine for you. So legs hip width apart, flex through the knees, shoulders up, down and back. Transverse abdominal. Imagine that belt all the way around your waist. It's got 10 belt holes in it. So with Pilates, we only work at 30. So here's your 100, pulling what you think is 10%, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, again ridiculous, we can't breathe, let it go. Do what you now think is 50%, so 10, 20, 30, 40, just 50%. So again, would inhibit breathing, let it go. So you now know your 100, you know your 50, we're only working at 30. So 10, 20, 30%, that is it. Same with the pelvic floor if we can, front and back passage right up to the tummy button, release, do what you think is 50 and then you 30. Again, I want the transverse more than the pelvic floor, so if you can't hold all the time, that's fine. So ideally, legs hip width apart, toes splayed out, shoulders up, down and back. I'm as tall as I can be. I know I'm in neutral spine because I have my transverse abdominal, pelvic floor 30%. So we're just looking down at our feet. Just work through the side of the foot, through each toe, back on the inside of the foot, through the heel. So you're mobilising the feet, but we know the knees are mobilising, going into the thighs, pelvis, hips. Now if you put your hands on your hips, you are mobilising, you can feel the movement, can't you? 3 more, nice deep breaths. So just getting the nutrients around your body. Now just centre your weight for me here, so that means shoulders back, your weight's right through, so we're not leaning into one leg. Now let's reverse that move. So if you put your hands on the base of your spine, even the back is moving. So we always assume that we're separate, don't we? We think, well, we're just doing the ankles, but you're not. So everything, as I say, with my biomechanics head on, everything is connected to everything else. Nice deep breaths. So just nice mobilising whatever you've been doing today. So far, we know we need to mobilise anyway. Last one. Now just centre the weight even again. Shoulder rolls. So how are those shoulders feeling? Do they feel tight? Do they feel loose? Have we got a good range of movement? Now again, all this goes together. I had a tight shoulder, I think it was a couple of weeks ago, and it was hurting because it will, and reverse. So if you pull any part of your body, you're looking at a good few weeks before it totally diminishes. So it was worse in the night because it was obviously at rest. Now it's fine again. So always do, everything goes together. Arm swings. Choose which way we're breathing out. Now really relax the arms, but keep that tummy 30%, because if we relax the tummy, remember, it's like going around that bend in 3rd gear instead of 2nd. Last 3. Breathing in to come back. Exhale. In to come back. Exhale. Lovely. Now just put your hands on your shoulders. Okay. Now all we're going to do is twist. Breathe in to come back. Twist. So centre, twist, centre, twist. So I'm just working through the waist. Exhale, breathe in, exhale, breathe in. Last 3, 3. So left and right is 1, 2. So you'll feel a tightness around that waist. Lovely. Now, just go into prayer hands. Deep breath in here. Exhale, really stretch. So now I'm mobilising the chest, the back, arms. Quite a nice stretch, this one. Deep breath in. Now just think where you can feel it. Now reverse, deep breath in here, exhale. Deep breath, lengthen. Last one, deep breath here and exhale. Cross our arms, rotate. Breathe in to come back, rotate. Last two please. Exhale away. In to come back, exhale. Last one. Coming back here, rotate. Now lengthen, take it up, side, drop the arm. Coming back, lengthen. Now just place your hands at the base of your spine, look down, squeeze the shoulder blades. Okay, so we're going to go into standing leg, so just have a little quick sip of water. Okay, so shoulders up, down and back, tall as I can be. How do I know I'm in neutral spine? Because I'm not tilted forward or back. Now again, match both sides equally. If you need to get a chair, do so. Every time we lose balance and touch the floor, you're not training this leg anymore. Okay? So shoulders up, down and back, transverse abdominal 30%, nice flex through the knee. On our out breath, take the leg out, 4. Coming back, exhale, 3. Breathing in to come back, 2. And hold. Rotate, 4, 3, 2, and reverse. How are we doing? Are we wobbly today? Side. Coming back, 2, 3, and hold. Whoop. Toe on knee, 4, 3, 2, and hold. Rotate, reverse. Rotate, reverse. Straight back, hold it. Ooh. Coming back. 4, 3, 2. Now on this last one, hold. Tummy's in, don't lock that knee. Keep breathing. Well, now we can, that really did activate that leg, didn't it? So, shoulders up, down and back, change sides. So we're working for lean muscle mass on this one, which is brilliant, promoting strength. Hold. Rotate, improving bone density. Ooh. And as she says, unbalancing, reverse, balance. So we need to challenge balance every day. Side. Coming back. And just hold, please. Toe on knee. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Rotate, reverse, rotate. Now I'll have to do a high kick here because before I've just caught the back. Whoop. Hold. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Keep holding. Working for strength. Fantastic, brilliant. Okay, so we'll just do a little stretch. Step forward, doesn't matter which leg, hands on hips. Take it down till you feel that lengthening. Now you have two choices. You can either bring the toe in, which will really bring it in quickly. I prefer just to relax, take my body weight down, because to me it goes higher and deeper. That's my preference. Rolling up, change legs, step forward, lengthening to it. When you feel it, hold. Then if you feel you want to, you can take it further. And restacking. So, a little bit of Achilles hamstring work. We haven't actually done this for a few sessions, just pure Achilles hamstring. Okay, so I'll just step back so I know that I'm definitely in shot. I might lose my head, hopefully not. Shoulders up, down and back. Transverse, which is our belt, 30% pelvic floor. Deep breath in here. Exhale up onto our toes. Lovely lengthening. Deep breath in, exhale down. Deep breath in here. Now watch that finger as you go into rotation. Breathe in to come back. Exhale. Coming right back here. Now, check our roll down, the first one today. Straighten the knees because we did the standing leg. Feel that lovely lengthening. Back to neutral knee, restack. Each little disc, right back as tall as I can be. 2 more, deep breath here. Exhale. Deep breath in, take it down, lengthen. Lovely lengthening into rotation. So we're getting rid of stress in the muscle as well. So that's why we need to stretch. Rolling down. Straighten the knees if it feels good. If it doesn't, don't do it. Back to neutral. Restack. Each little disc. Right back tall as I can be. Last one please. Deep breath in here. Exhale onto our toes. Challenging balance. Deep breath in. Take it down. Arms wide. Rotate. Coming back here. Exhale. Very last roll down for here. Each little disc is a pearl, so slowly, slowly, slowly. Straighten the knees because we can. And restack back up. Now just quickly, as our roll downs go, really think about your technique because we need to check every now and then. So remember, don't get lax and just push out here. Shoulders are up, down and back. Now think every little disc is a pearl. So remember, correct technique. You've got your core set, chin to chest. Now imagine there's a wall behind you, okay, or you don't want to touch bottoms with someone that's really close. So keep those hips in. So you're rolling each little disc. Don't touch the wall. Arms are relaxed. So gravity is just taking our fingertips towards the mat here. And then we're restacking. So that's the correct roll down. Again, we can start getting a bit lax and just start pushing out here. So always think chin to chest, rolling down, each little disc is a pearl. Arms are totally relaxed. Gravity is taking our fingers towards the mat. We should feel it in the back of the limbs slightly because the hamstrings will kick in. Brilliant. Okay, quick drink and then we'll go into our roll downs, press ups, mermaid. Now once again, you can choose which mermaid you're going to do or not do. So remember, with Pilates, it's about more so how you're feeling now. So if you've woke up a little bit achy, you don't have to do the harder moves. Use today's session more of a lengthening. So the choices will be there, but you do not have to do the harder one. Okay? So, to the edge of your mat, shoulders up, down and back, transverse 30%. Deep breath in. Because we did the standing leg, we'll come up onto the toes. Deep breath in, take it down. Now again, if you've got really tight back of the heels Achilles and it hurts to come up, take it out, okay? So you don't have to do anything that causes pain. So deep breath in here, rotate. Watching that arm all the time. Exhale. Deep breath in, arms wide. Now just going into your roll down, so we'll do 10 press ups. So remember your levels. If you're not sure, I have gone over the press ups within the group. So I'm doing 4. Now just walk the hands forward, weight into the heel of the hand, sit back. Now just come up for me a second and just come to where you can see me. So just quickly, you've got your 4 points. This is your base press up, forehead to the mat here. So the elbows go out. If you don't have your arms in line with shoulders and knees in line with hips, I'll show you what happens. That's awful. That's right in my neck. So if you're doing your 4 points, always have your knees hip width apart. Again, if you have your knees together, you go forward. Again, wrong muscle group. Level 2, your hands can go wider, lock the pelvis, so the hips and the chest go down. People make the mistake of going here, then they do this, and they do that, which again is negative on your neck, so always make sure it's locked. If you're doing it correctly, you will feel it just in your tummy and down through your arms. If it's incorrect, it's more back of your neck. And then we know level 3, okay? Mermaid, corset for me. So again, don't have your hand too close, otherwise it could just load the shoulder. So just remember, when you bend the arm, you should feel it through the oblique, the waist. So, tummy in, follow that hand, exhale, watching it all the time. Breathe in to come back. Now really pull the tummy in, thread, watching the arm, coming back. So you can stick with 4 of those. So this is number 1. Or we can go into intermediate to high, back to low. So put the weight, not into this shoulder, put the weight into the knee, that level. Exhale over, so it's not all in the shoulder. Deep breath in, thread. Coming back down, cross your feet over, use this hand, push up here, exhale over, breathe in to come back, thread. And then to finish with a lengthening, exhale, breathe in to come back, thread. Lovely. Change sides please. So again, always check alignment, corset. Have I got my hand facing out? Is it further enough away? So that when I bend, I've got the stretch here. If it's too close, it's in the elbow and the shoulder. Corset, exhale over. Breathe in to come back. Core 80%, thread. So when I twist, I like to pull my tummy in quite a lot. I like the lengthening. Next level, don't push on the elbow. Push up through this knee, corset. Exhale over, coming back, thread. Level 3, cross the feet, use the hand, 2 points, exhale, coming back here, thread. Level 1 again, lengthen, breathing in to come back, thread. So, we'll add some stretches. So walk the hands away from you, weight into the heel of the hand, really push that hand down. Sit back, exhale, lengthen. Now just coming up, round out, full cat. Knees into that V, head to one side, hands to feet. Lovely stretch. Again, some people can't do this. If that's you, do the shoulder stretch we've just done. Change neck position, hands down towards feet. And coming back up. Into position, curl your toes in so we have a lever, walk the hands back to our knees, onto our heels, and re-stack. How are we doing? So, second set, we're just going to do 3 today. So, nice firm plant, shoulders up, down and back, tall as I can be. Deep breath in here, exhale up onto my toes because I can, deep breath in, take it down. Lengthen into rotation, watching the arm all the time, breathe in to come back, lengthen, coming back here, arms wide. So going into your roll down, remember each little disc is a pearl. Slowly, slowly, as far as you feel you can, walking the hands forward, going into your chosen press up for 10. Lovely. Walk the hands forward and stretch. So that stretch should be right through the arms, across the shoulders. Some might feel it if you've really put the weight into the heel of the hands, down trapezius through your upper back. Round out, full cat. Okay, child pose, you choose, core set. Exhale over, and breathe in to come back. Thread. Next level, weight into knee, core set. Thread. So really watch the arm as you thread. Cross over. Again, exhale. Coming back. Thread. Base level. And thread. Brilliant. Change sides, please. Again, weights here, core set, balancing over. Deep breath in. And really twist, working through that waist. Next level here, core set, exhale. Breathe in to come back, thread. Third level, cross the feet, core set here, exhale. Coming back, thread. Base level is a lengthening stretch. Breathe in to come back, thread. Lovely. Walk the hands forward. Now see the difference when you put the weight into the hands. It's a really nice, slow it down, listen to your body. Feel the lengthening. Press the head down. Coming back up, round out, full cat. Child pose, again not compulsory. Head to one side, hands to feet. Change neck position. Who feels they could stay there? Toes, walk the hands back to the knees, onto our toes, walk the hands back to the feet, onto our heels, and we're stacking as tall as we can be. So, nice firm plant, shoulders up, down and back. This is our last one. So if you're feeling tight, what's the best thing to do? Take it all lower. So you could do a lower press up if you're really struggling to more lengthen. What I'm going to do is my normal press up, then I'm going to do the lower mermaid to just lengthen through my shoulders and my waist. So, nice firm plant, deep breath in, exhale onto our toes, deep breath in, take it down, lengthen here. Again, you don't have to keep doing the rotation if you don't want to. You can go straight into your roll down. I just like to move the body in its natural planes, which is forward flexion, hyperextension, rotation. So, choosing your press up for 10. And walk the hands forward, lengthen, round out. Child pose. So I'm adding a lot more stretches at the moment. Head to one side, hands to feet. Change neck position. And into mermaid. Because I'm aware that a few of you are still doing sitting jobs and things, so I need to release, core set, exhale over. So I'm doing the base mermaid. Lengthen. Last one. Changing sides, please. Again, always have core control to be set. Exhale. Breathing in to come back. Thread. 3 more. Last one. Lovely. Walking your hands forward, weighting to heel of the hand, and lengthen. Rest your head down. Round out, full cat. And again, child pose, knees into that V, head to one side, hands to feet. Change neck position, hands to feet. Okay. Curl the toes in. Walk the hands back to our knees, onto our toes, onto the heel, foot, re-stack. Okay, quick drink of water. I've had to put 2 t-shirts on today because this one has got a V-neck and one keeps riding up. Quick drink. Okay, standing leg. I can hear you going, but we've done it, But what's the biggest muscle in the body? Quadricep, the thigh. So, what's the best thing to do if we need to tone up and get more strength and work the heart and lungs? Standing leg. So, my gift to you today is we're going to do it again. So, if you need a chair or a wall, please go and get your chair or use the wall. Now, whatever you're doing again, remember, I don't want you to keep touching the floor because you've lost training effect. So, whatever we do, unless we tend to rest, then we can touch the floor. So match both sides equally. Nice firm plank. Shoulders up, down and back. I'm as tall as I can be. Transverse 30%, pelvic floor. Doesn't matter which leg because we're doing both. 4. Exhale. Breathe in to come back. 3. Now just hold for me. Keep holding. Coming back, rotate. 4. 3. Now remember, reverse. The supporting leg is now working for strength. We're lengthening, stretching, flexing and moving leg. Side, hold. Coming back. 3. Hold. Now just holding how we do it. Toe and knee. 4. 3. 2. And hold. Rotate. Reverse. Rotate. Reverse. Now just step forward here and take it back. Hold. Keep holding. And coming back. Whoop. So, side, last 4. 3. Now this is a lovely one for strengthening and lengthening. Now just hold for me. I wonder if I just done the wrong leg. Anyway. Okay, so change legs. I have actually forgotten, would you believe it? I was thinking about something else. Doesn't matter, hold. Yes, I am right. Thought I was doing the wrong leg there, but it happens to the best of us. Rotate. Now just reverse, we've got the tummy in still. Side, hold. Coming back. Now, you may feel a little bit of a glow because we did this earlier, holding that leg, that muscle. Toe on knee. 4, 3, 2, and hold. Rotate, reverse, rotate, reverse. Step forward, straight back, hold. Keep holding. Brilliant. Coming back. Last 4, 3, 2, and hold for me. Nice deep breaths. Keep holding. Brilliant. Well done. So, deep breath in here. Onto our toes, stay on our toes, deep breath in, exhale, deep breath in, exhale. Still on our toes, deep breath in, exhale. Come back down onto our heels, deep breath in here, rotate. Breathe in to come back, exhale. Deep breath in, arms wide. Into or roll down. Now when we've got as far as we can, straighten those knees and hold. Back to neutral, re-stack. Quick drink for me please. So, well done. Beautiful lengthening there. And how important is it to keep the legs strong? So remember, your legs are your power. The more muscle you've got here, the more fuel you burn here. So you need, like the standing leg, the squats, the weights are brilliant. But remember, you can't have that without the lengthening as well. So it's like if a bodybuilder just did loads and loads of weights, you can get a bit like this, but we don't because I'll lengthen you in between, so don't worry. Anyway, you have to lift really heavy weights. So going into the plank. Nice firm plank, shoulders up, down and back, deep breath in here, exhale up onto our toes, deep breath in, exhale down, lengthen, rotate, keeping your core for me, so that's tummy 30%, pelvic floor if we can, 30%, arms wide. Each little disc is a pearl, remember you're not bending, pushing the back out, rolling through the discs, taking it forward, into your base 100. So when you're here, you may either have your head on your hands or your head on your mat. So it changes. Today I'm having my head on my hands. Now I'm going to drop my heels out. Okay, shoulders are relaxed. So I'm going to pull my tummy in 30%. Now when you've pulled your tummy in, check you've not locked out the rest of your body. So relax the shoulders, tummy in, and we're going to hold for 10 breaths. So each breath in and out is 1 count. Okay, so remember, you are in charge of how hard you do or don't work today. Listen to your body. So I'll give you the levels, but you don't, sorry, it's always, my nose always itches when I go down to the floor. So, elbow in line with shoulder, okay? Now imagine you're pushing your mat down, so your weight is through the heel of your hand again. So hold that mat down. So you're really pushing, lift up out of your chest. So if you're staying down here, that's all in your shoulders. You should be lifting up tall out of your chest. Now, you're not going to use your back, so draw in tummy, tummy, tummy into back, tummy, tummy, pelvic floor, tummy, tummy. Now I've got a tightening all around my lower tummy now, so that's correct. Now I'm pushing my hand into my mat, so I'm now activating shoulders, upper back. Nice deep breaths. 10 breaths again. Now again, to come into the next level, you need to bring your elbows slightly back so that when you come into tabletop here, you're still in alignment here. Okay? So tummy, I go 100% now. Again, listen to your body. If it loads your back, go down a level. Deep breaths. Now the next level, knees off the mat, feet flat. And then your full plank. Use the toes, coming up, Don't hold your breath, nice deep breaths. Okay. Full body stretch. So if you need to go slightly to the side, lengthen here. Really stretch. So coming into boomerang. So boomerang, feet off the mat, base stretch, keep your feet on the mat. Times 3. 2 more. Lengthen here. Breathe in to come back and lengthen here. Into our box position. Walk the hands forward. Weight into the heel of the hands, sit back. Round out for cat. Going into child pose, knees into that V, hands to feet. Change neck position, hands to feet. Brilliant. Okay, so just before we do anything, quick sip of water. You need to replenish your fluids. And also, the fitter we are, the stronger we are. Okay, so we're just going to go into plank swimming. So lengthen here, looking down at your mat. Lengthen, so don't lift and stretch. Look down at your mat, core set, stretch. So imagine you're just trying to reach something that's just out of your way. Lengthen, come back. Exhale. So really think of your stretch here. So I'm just looking down, I'm lengthening here, coming back, opposite arm to leg. So in place, we'll do 10 from now. Core set. So really visualise the ligament stretching. Tendons, muscle. Now if you've got one side that's stretching more than the other, keep them matched. So 4 more. Full body stretch, really stretch for me. Hands either side, just a base stretch coming up. Lovely. Into our 4 points here. And going into a box swimming. So don't have your hands too far, you've got your 4 points. Legs are hip width apart. Exhale, lengthen here, dip. Coming back. Lengthen, dip. Exhale. Breathe in to return. Don't lift the leg too high because then you're twisting out a neutral spine. We'll do 4 from now. So left and right is 1. Keeping the core controlled. So we're working a little bit of strength through the wrist, helping with bone density. Last one, please. Brilliant. Walk the hands forward, lengthen. Rest the head down. Round out, full cat. Child pose, head to one side, hands to feet. Nice deep breaths. Change neck position again if you don't want to do this one. Do the shoulder stretch in its place. Lovely. Okie dokie, going into saw. Have a quick drink first. How are we doing so far? Are we all ready for the next exercise? Okay. So, on our sit bone, so that's basically your pelvic bone here, tall as you can be. So if you're rounding, not good. So again, we're upright, so it's basically the pelvis bone, you can feel that. Now again, if you have really tight hips or short hamstrings, it might be hard for you to go into extension here. If that's you, you can work here and work for the foot. You can even work here, so that drops the hip flexors out. So taking it over, coming back, you can only aim here if you want to. So choose your level. So shoulders up, down the back, tall as I can be. Now remember, we keep coming back to shoulders here and we paddle the hands. So exhale down, right back, exhale over. So from the back, what I'm doing is I'm turning the hand here. If I keep the hand here, it literally stops me. So I'm turning the hand over. Okay. So it's always a good idea, every now and then, to just recap on our technique. So shoulders up, down and back, tall as I can be, tummy 30%. Exhale down, right back to centre, exhale. So we're coming right back, shoulders back in alignment. Now when I come right back in alignment here, I feel it through adductor, inner thigh. Breathing in to come back, exhale. Last 7. So this is really stretching the lower back. Some will feel it more in the piriformis, either side. I can feel it hips, lower back and inner thigh. And of course I've got my corset, which makes the tummy work as well. Right back. Last 3, I think. Now, when you've completed, listen to your body, only go as far as you can. Deep breath in, slightly further, elbow towards the mat. Nice deep breath, forehead towards the mat. And coming back up. Soles of our feet together, hold mid-toe. Now just push out, stretching through the inner thigh. I've got a slight wispy bit of hair that just keeps tickling my nose. And coming back. Okay, rolling back like a ball. Again, not compulsory. Some people just don't like this one at all. It just mobilises the spine. Now again, just make sure that you're not going to hit your head. Make sure that your little bit of room is free of obstacles. So we're just going to push off with our foot, take it back, and coming back again. Last 5. And last one. Lovely. I think that always puts the world back into perspective. A little bit of a roll back. Okay, time is flying, so we'll go into base 100. Now again, just quickly, so we've got our setup here, okay, shoulders up, down and back, tall as I can be. Now, neutral spine. Now again, always lift one leg, corset, then the other leg. Now here, you can do your arms, or you can keep them here or at the side. You can also do the dip. If you're doing the dip, if you look, I'm fusing from my hip. So it's a dip down. I am not doing that. That's totally different. I am keeping it as a unit from the hip. So today, we're just going to do 50, and I'm going to keep it just as my base here. I'm not going to do my arm overs. So, in place for me, shoulders up, down and back. I'm as tall as I can be. I know I'm in neutral spine, transverse abdominal 30%. So just each breath in and out is 1 count. So in place for me, check your alignment, 90-degree bend, and off we go. So you can choose whatever level you need to do. So I've done my first count of 10. Second count. Third. So I'm heading for 40. Last 10 for me. Hug the knees in and just rock from side to side, nice deep breaths. If you've still got a few more to do, carry on. 5 rotations in one direction. And reverse your rotation. Full body stretch. Really lengthening, stretching, realign. Okay, extend as far as you can. And release. Okay, one leg stretch, opposite arm to leg. Breathe in to come back. Lengthen. So just realigning. Also getting rid of lactic acid that builds up. Exhale, in on return. Keep the heel on the mat to just really lengthen through. We'll do 8 from now. Really stretch. Visualise all the ligaments lengthening as you work. Last 3. Now just go into that full body stretch, really lengthening. Again, visualise the body's now more balanced, tendons, ligaments more giving. Now keep the arms lengthened if you can. Knees over to your preferred side. Really feel the stretch in the waist. Coming back, opposite direction using core control, of course. Well done. Coming back to midline. Centering, shoulders up, down and back. Alternate knees. Exhale, away, use tummy waist back to pull back to midline. Again, I'm starting with my feet on the mat because I want the stretch, and I'll see how I go. Really used to your waist back to pull back. So we'll do 8 from now. So if you do decide to lift the knees, use your core. So with this one you can work as slow or as fast as you want to. So I would just advise to just work with your breathing. So as you breathe out, move away from midline, and as you breathe in, come back. Exhale away again, breathing in. So I have one more left from now. Now when you've completed, hug the knees in and just rock from side to side. Rotate 4 in one direction. And reverse. So just massaging the spine. Lovely. Now just go into that full body stretch once again. Really lengthening, stretching, realigning. And release. Okay, set up for base 100. So I don't know about you, but I always roll down my mat a little bit with that one. So I'm just going to come back onto my mat. So I've got shoulders up, down and back, core set. We're going to go into arm overs. Transfers 30%, arms wide, knees to your right, look to your left hand. 7 arm overs. So watching the arm all the time. Rebalancing, realigning. So I've done my 7 that side, so I'm using core control setup to transfer my knees, and I'm going to watch that arm all the time. So I have one more. Again, everyone works at different levels. So just waiting for everyone to catch up, hug your knees in, and just rock from side to side, deep breaths. Four rotations in one direction, just massaging the spine. And reverse. Now just go into that full body stretch. We should all do this when we wake. Just to lengthen, stretch, realign. Extend as far as you can. And release. Knees over to your preferred side, purely as a stretch. Waist back, all the way around here. Transfer your knees, please. Shoulders round to our knees. And coming into our box position. Walk the hands forward. Sorry, I feel like I'm losing my trues. Walk the hands forward, sit back, rest the head. Round out, full cat here. And child pose, again, not compulsory. Head to one side, hands to feet. Change neck position for me. Lovely. Back into our box, curl the toes in, walk the hands back onto our toes, onto our heels, and re-stack. How are we doing? So we have nice firm plant on the floor, shoulders up, down and back horizontally. How do your shoulders now feel? How does your body feel? Deep breath in here, abd rotation. Breathing in to come back, exhale. Arms wide. Just look to one side, ear to shoulder, stretching the side of the neck. Remember, if you have a neck problem, don't bring the ear down. To the middle, chin to chest. And release. Opposite side, ear down. To the middle, very last roll down. Hopefully range is improved. Any kinks, hinges of ease. Brilliant. And restacking. Right back to correct alignment. Okay. Our little book. So, what has the book got to say today? Oh, funny. Don't worry about the world coming to an end today. It is already tomorrow in Australia. So there you go. So, what can we say about that? Not a lot. To err is human, to forgive divine. True. How hard is it to forgive sometimes? So sometimes we do have to really dig deep if something's annoyed us or someone. So to err is human, to forgive divine. Yeah. So basically, if you're cross with somebody else, they probably don't even know about it. But what's it doing to you? Spoiling your day, spoiling the now, the present. So those two, don't worry about the world's coming to an end today. It is already tomorrow in Australia, which is definitely true. Can't argue with that. And to err is human, to forgive, absolutely divine. There you go. Well done. So, pure Pilates. How are we doing? So, did we enjoy that? Hopefully we did. If you are watching this, I can't see again because obviously the sun. So just comment on how you got on. Also, if you're doing this on catch up, I've put a post up about the next bookings and blocks. So it's there, guys. Put them in your diaries, okay? Thank you for most of you that have rebooked. Some of you haven't, but I'm getting my phone today, so it'll be easy for me to see what's what. So it's going to be nice today. So what are you going to do with it? Enjoy it. I bet you're gardening. I'm not because, don't really do a lot of gardening, but I might water the grass because it's about dead. All right. Love and hugs to you all and stay safe and be good. That was meant to stop. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong bit.